Now, the whole turkey situation at Christmas, it is a moral dilemma. It is. I mean, you're basically breeding birds, you're breeding animals just to wring their necks, kill them.
Why is it a dilemma just at Christmas? People eat meat all year round, not just
well,
at Christmas.
It is, but I mean, why do you have to have a turkey at Christmas?
Because they're bigger, and you tend to have a bigger group around your table. Anyway.
Well, if it was up to animal rights group PETA, they have already banned the idea of turkeys. So we've got their advert here, and this is to make you think twice about turkey, buying it, rearing turkeys, and then wringing their necks. Here we go.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. Trees indoors, how very jolly, fa la 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 la. Some traditions sure are weird, fa la 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 la. Letters sent to men with beards, fa la 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 la. Bonnie sprigs help you to get kissed, fa la 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 la, mwah 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 mwah. Elves decide who's on the good list, fa la 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 la, ah 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 ah. Does it need setting ablaze, fa la 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 la? How did that become a craze? Season of goodwill's the motto, fa la 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 la. You're not Santa, what's this grotto? What's the fate that now awaits me? A tradition of such cruelty.
Oh dear.
Kill the tradition, not the turkey.
Turkey. Oh, well.
Well, I'm out. That's done it for me.
We're cancelling that order of breakfast. We're asking you at home, does tradition mean nothing, or is a turkeyless Christmas the way to go? We've got the PETA Campaigner, Molly Eldson, and the butcher, Jamie Cooper, here to debate it live on the programme. And we have to go to you, first of all, because we've heard what PETA think, Jamie. It doesn't have to be the way it's portrayed in the advert there, does it? You know, a horrible, terrifying death for a turkey. Presumably, you could have more humane and lovely meat at your butcher's.
How would you kill them?
Just a quick shot. I don't know. Jamie?
Well, just a quick shot doesn't really cut it.
OK.
Sadly. But there's debates over the years, gone on for a long time, about how things are killed for us to consume. Now, there are places doing a good job, there's places doing a bad job. But independent butchers like ourselves, we always make sure we buy the best, not just quality, but humane ways of animals being treated for the industry. I honestly haven't seen this video. This is the first time I watched that video that you just played, and my heart's kicking. I'm absolutely sure. It actually said stop tradition. I'm sure it did.
Yeah, I think it...
OK,
well,
this could be the ruination, Molly, of many people's Christmas. I mean, there is tradition that goes with this.
The tradition thing for me, as I said prior yesterday when I was talking to one of your team, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years. I mean, we go through a lot of things in the year. Everyone goes through losses and heartfelt things, families. But one thing, as we come together at Christmas and get that nice turkey on the table, we remember the smell, the lights, the music. You know, tradition isn't just about presents and everything. It's actually about the turkey for a lot of families.
OK, well, let Molly answer. Let Molly reply to that. Right, Molly?
Well, tradition really isn't an excuse for cruelty. Nowadays in the supermarkets, we've got so many vegan options, from vegan turkey, vegan pigs in blankets. You can even get vegan goose fat for your roast potatoes. There are just so many options. And this means that we can enjoy all of the tastes and all of the nostalgia associated with the Christmas dinners, just without any of the cruelty. You know, turkeys are individuals. They form loving family bonds just like we do, and they deserve some peace this Christmas as well.
Molly, I was watching a programme this week about what would you call it? What do you call an aquarium place in Plymouth, right? And it was on the telly one evening this week, and I didn't realise that lobsters have intelligence, and that stingray fish have intelligence. They can talk, and if you play with them, octopus is one of the most clever creatures on the whole planet. But if you can play with them, they laugh and they can do lots of things. And I do have to say, Molly, we may be all required to do a reset, to do a rethink on all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you think about it, there's this kind of huge disconnect with the fact that Christmas is this time for peace and goodwill, yet we're celebrating with the corpse of a tortured animal in the middle of the table.
Well, hang on a minute. I think torture might be pushing it a bit far. I want to bring Jamie in at this point, because I think if people decide, you know what, I might cut down on my meat consumption or whatever, but Christmas is a feast. It's a time when the family's around, the turkey's a big bird. If you do decide to go down that path, presumably the best way to do it, you would argue, Jamie, is through an independent butcher's, as opposed to somewhere where these birds are mass-produced and housed indoors and have horrible lives.
100%. Now, me personally, and a lot of independent butchers around the country agree, we are against supermarkets. Supermarkets have ruined our industry. It's the supermarkets that's completely made a mockery of what we stand for and what we partly do 7 days a week for the community and the world. Now, you can't replace a whole turkey with a vegan piece of meat. In another, I'm not going to go down too far with it, but the amount of ingredients and the things that are not good for you in this processed vegan meat, that doesn't taste like turkey, and it doesn't have enough goodness in that thing that we're inventing to put in people's bodies that's not needed.
The thing is, Jamie, Molly is saying there's no place for a dead animal on the Christmas dinner table. That's what she's saying. And she's not only saying that, but you're saying, Molly, there are alternatives, aren't you, Molly?
Yeah, absolutely. The processed meats are only ever designed to be as healthy as their meat counterparts, but actually in general they are much healthier for you. If you look at Levy's vegan bacon, they supply Burger King and would be great for making some vegan pigs in blankets. They contain a great amount of protein, 7 times less saturated fat than dead pig flesh, half the amount of salt, and also aren't carcinogenic. We know that processed meats are carcinogenic, and that by consuming them you are putting yourself at risk of cancer. And even authorities such as the British Medical Association have said that people consuming diets high in meat and dairy are far much more likely to suffer from heart disease, high blood pressure and diabetes. So
I guess the question kind of ends up being, where do you stop? You know, Christmas, do we stop wrapping presents in paper and chopping down Christmas trees?
Yes.
Do we stop basically making plastic baubles because it's trashing the planet? I mean, you can basically find a moral argument about anything that we do on Christmas Day. Or do you say, hang on a minute, it's one day of the year, we're all coming together, let's just be thankful for what we've got and try and be mindful the rest of the year?
My opinion, I think what we need to do is not be so greedy as a country and a planet, the world we live in, and reduce the amounts that we are eating. We're definitely overproducing because people are greedy, in my opinion. There is no need. There is definitely no need for the amounts of food we are eating these days, and that's a big problem with what's happening. And it's the repercussions of all of this is leading to arguments like this, sadly.
Jamie, thank you very much indeed for taking part in the argument. Molly, thank you very much indeed for raising awareness whether it should be a meat-free Christmas or not. Thank you very much indeed. Jamie's right about the overeating thing. I go to when you go to a restaurant, you go to get a pub meal or anything, the plate is piled high, far too much on that plate.
But it's not just eating, it's just we consume too much. I was reading some statistics about something like 80% of the gifts that are given this Christmas will not be used after 6 months.
Absolutely. Rubbish.
Why are we just consuming? The
thing that gets me is, in our house, when I was growing up as a kid, Santa came beautifully. I'd love to know Paul Coyte's take on this. Santa came to our house and he would, brilliant. Santa and his little helpers would assemble your bulldozers and your tanks and everything that you had there, and he'd put them on top of the box that they came in. And it meant that when we came downstairs at 4 o'clock in the morning, we could just get straight into it, into playing.
No.
But all that wrapping rubbish.
Oh, God, I have the sack with the toys in. That's what it was all about.
The toys have to be wrapped in the sack.
I'm afraid so.
No, you see, because I find if they're wrapped, you then have got to get a screwdriver out, you've got to put batteries in, you've got to...
Too much like hard work.
That's a dad talking, not a kid talking.
As soon as you become a parent, you appreciate this.
That is
all the things that you have to do.
To be fair.
Because what you want to do at 4 o'clock in the morning, they say, Mummy, Daddy, Santa's been good. You go down and see what he's done for you. Good. And you don't want to be disturbed then for the next few hours. And that's the way
I'm excited. Something like 39, 38 sleeps till Christmas, guys. Just FYI.
Well, I'm going to do what Molly suggests. I'm going to go and look for some sort of alternative.
Genuinely?
Yeah, I might go and live somewhere else for Christmas.
Oh.
Like a hotel.